Hello, this video is going to be on the ALEKS topic, completing the square. So we're supposed to fill in the blank with a number to make the expression a perfect square. And the expression is w squared plus 8w plus blank. Now, if you know about algebra tiles, I think that that's a really good way to understand. Let's say that this is some square that with a side length of x, or in this case, we're using w. So let's call this side length w. Well, since it's a square, if this is w and this is w, this would represent w squared. Now, if you had 8 w's, right, that would be like 8 things that are this long. Think of this as a w that's w long and 1 unit wide. So you have w, w, you have 8 w's, right? And what you want to do is you want to figure out how to complete the square. So you're trying to make it so that these 8 w's are put in a way that this whole shape will actually end up being a square or at least a rectangle. So here are 4 w's, and then the other 4 w's would go on this side so that there's kind of like an even number, right? And then what you would need to do is think, okay, so how many more units do we need in order to fill in the blank space right here, right? So you have 4 w's right here, and you have 4 right there. So this represents what we have, w squared plus 8w. So what you're asking is like, well, what do we need that goes here to complete this square? What would go right there? Well, you would have to put in this many units, right? And this is 4 columns, and this is 4 rows, right? So how many units would that be? Well, you would need 16 units. These are positive. You need 16 units to complete the square. Now, here's a way to do this without using the visual model, the area model. You would basically, what did we do? Well, we took half of this value, right? Whatever the coefficient is in front of w squared, remember that's a when we're talking about standard form. Whatever the coefficient in front of the w is, that's b. And whatever the constant is here, that's c. So in order to find c, what we did, to find 16 in this case, what we did was we took half of b, right? We took b divided by 2. The 8 gave us 4 w's on each side. That's b divided by 2. And then we took that and we squared it, right? So we took the 8 and we divided it by 2, and then we squared that, and we got 16. Okay, let's do one more. All right. So here we have a negative value, right? What we're going to do is we're going to take negative 14. That's our b. We're going to divide it by 2, and then we're going to square it. So this will give us negative 7. And when we square it, we get positive 49. So that's what goes right here, 49. All right, so that's how you can simply complete the square.